Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name's Ruben and this is my review for episode 1 of Japan Sinks People of Hope. Have you watched the anime or read the original work or watched any of the remakes from Japan Sinks? Let me know in the comments below which is your favorite. But for now, let's jump in. In 2023 in Tokyo, Prime Minister Eiichi Higashiyama pushes for comms at the World Environment Conference. Comms is a method to liquefy pollutants and stored in the crack of the ocean floor. Prime Minister Eiichi Higashiyama gathers young and talented bureaucrats and launches Japan's Future Promotion Conference, which is to benefit the future of Japan. Japan Sinks is one of my favorite Netflix original anime, or one of the IPs that they bought that I can now say is their original anime. I thought it was unique, a very interesting story, really tense. Those first 5 episodes were excellent. And then I wasn't quite happy with what happened afterwards. It felt like they rushed the story in order to contain it in the 12 episodes. Nevertheless, I thought it was really well done, really tense. I was very excited to hear that we were going to get the series that is not necessarily a Netflix original. It's bought, Netflix have bought the IP, and we will be getting each episode 3 hours after it airs in Japan, which is the first time that they're kind of doing this. They've signed a massive license, which we will be getting certain episodes pretty much as they air, like Blue Period recently on Netflix. So because of that, we don't have to wait a long time. There's been lots of anime where we've had to wait until it's all aired and then we get the license from Netflix to air it. Now we get like just a few hours later, which is great. If you're a big fan of these type of shows, you will have to watch it episode by episode. This first episode is over an hour long and definitely feels drawn out. You feel the pace. What helps it though is there is a cast that is very well respected, I believe, that are quite good at their craft. This is very dialogue heavy. This wasn't what I was expecting. There's a lot of politics in this first episode about whether this one professor's theory about Japan sinking or Kaito sinking is correct, and they will do everything they can to discredit him, because what it means for them is they'll have to shut down their work because they think they're working towards Japan's future, where it's actually only a politician's move not to think about future generations but to think about the now. And that is a very closed mindset. That is how we got in trouble where Earth is now, rather than working towards what future generations will live in, the mess that we create now. So it's very relevant for what's happening. So that is all at play here. In the meantime, we start to get inklings that what this professor has said is actually accurate. In the space of 1 episode, we start seeing things moving. We get a submarine sequence where we get to see some of that happening, scuba diving. All of that makes it interesting enough to keep watching. But I do have to say that the pacing and the score feels very out of whack. It feels like the score feels very much heightened, embellished. It feels like you're watching a massive epic, which is weird when you're watching a constructive soap TV series in nature that feels like you're watching a soap, like Days of Our Lives. Any soap or EastEnders in the UK that you've been watching for long, it feels like it's been filmed that way for TV, and then the score feels so epic that you're watching a big, massive Marvel film. So those things I didn't quite feel. Like if you sharpened the runtime, if you took 20 to 30 minutes out of this episode and then maybe solidified some of what they were saying instead of repeating it, I think you would find that this is really great. But there is enough here with the acting caliber that you have on screen. The story that we know, if you know the story, you know where it's going. So that's going to keep you interested. Right at the end, there's kind of a flash of things to come. And that got me excited to see what's going to happen in the next episode. So if you can't wait, you can read the original text or you can watch the anime or the films. They are about, I know Netflix has obviously their original anime there, Japan Sinks already. But I'm looking forward to seeing what version, what life the Japan Sinks People of Hope live action version takes. I think it could be good if it finds its feet. The moment is a bit up in the air, maybe just because this is the initial kind of story of where we start, and then later on it'll be interesting to see how they deal with the budget that they have because of the vast landscapes and the crumbling buildings without making it look tacky. Because some of the special effects we saw there just looked like massive green screen. I'm not massively selling it, but I still did enjoy this. I'm going to give this 2.5 Nicolas Cages out of 5. The first episode, I'll probably rank each one as I watch them. Let me know your thoughts below. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.